yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and eat this fucking pizza at this Memorial Gardens while I have another whatever the fuck this is. Hey, I'm at my favorite place. Yeah, it's quiet here. It's hot now. Got a little Caesar's pizza. Cheese, boy. Can you even see that? Oh yeah, there you go. I got a little Caesar's pizza all for myself. So what I like to do is grab 2 pieces and fold them like this, and then eat them. Because it's thicker that way. People are so good at this, just talking in front of their phones, in front of a camera. And I guess it's because, like, I talk to myself, you know? Like, I've been doing that before I ever had a camera phone. Before I ever had my first camera in general. Before I had a phone, you know? So maybe the people who are super good at this are the people who don't talk to themselves often. But that's just a generalization. A theory. A social media theory. Yay. So the state of the world today. Yeah. The Little Caesars pizza I got this from is maybe 2 miles up the road. And it took me 18 minutes to get here on a straight road. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It took me 18 minutes to get here. It took me 18 minutes to drive 2 miles. That's just driving in the modern age, you know? Or rather, driving in a big city. But I don't live in a big city. I live on a popular stretch of road from the highway. Same thing. So, I don't know what to do. Do any of us really know what to do, you know? People really do have it all figured out here, man. And I commend those people. Because even if they're pretending, they're really good at it. I ain't got shit figured out. And I congratulate those who do. I don't really talk to people. I never really have. That's the funny thing. And when I do, I'm trying my damnedest to be normal, you know? To talk like other people do. Like, I'm really good at, like, seeing how other people do things and then trying to replicate or, what's the word? Mimic them. So I could be as normal as possible. And it's so funny, like, you know, I thought that's what everyone did. And then I realized, no, that's not what everyone does. Some people are just naturally just social and good at talking to other people. And that's why I copy those people. Not everyone's copying someone, you know? Like, I try to make sure that as little as me as possible. That's what I mean. As little of me as possible came out. Because then the real me would be confused and like weird, maybe just completely disinterested in the conversation, or trying to, like, the real me would want to switch topics, you know, that pertain to that topic, like something relevant, but not exactly the same. Or just so many different things, you know, in my head. But yeah, I'm not good at it anymore because my brain, I'm just tired of doing that, you know? After you've been doing it for so long, like just pretending, you know, trying to be someone else for other people, you just lose yourself. And I think that's my problem now. I just don't know who I want to be. I don't know who I am. I was trying so hard to be everything for other people. And then I think I cracked. That's when I cracked, when I tried to be someone for the world. I'm like, everyone loves like a beautiful woman who wears makeup, who has her hair that looks like this and her body looks like that, and she talks like this. And, you know, the world revolves around sex. So and they want, no one likes to admit it. And yeah, I tried to be, I was like, you know, I could be so many different things for everyone. Well, I finally cracked. I didn't want to be anything for anyone. Anymore. But I didn't really like what I was like thinking of doing or trying to do. I was just trying to find reasons to like everything all at once because everyone else seemed to like it all, you know? And it's hard to be everyone or everything for everyone. It is. And so here I am, 29 years old. Don't have a career. I don't even have a job. And that's for mental reasons. And I feel like I have to explain myself because there needs to be a reason for everything, you know? And I live with my parents. And that welcome has since worn out. And it's funny because my parents wanted me to move back in when I moved out for mental reasons. I had to move. It's so funny. I had to move out for mental reasons and move in for mental reasons. For my own sanity, you know? Because damn, family, right? Because all of the problems come rushing back in. And they wanted me to move back in for their sake, you know? Because they were having some issues. And, you know, I usually help. I try to help everyone. I just cannot seem to help myself. You know, that's the weird thing. Was it a muse? I'm a muse. You know, most days I just don't want to be here, man. But then I find myself at a cemetery and I'm like, yeah, these people are not here anymore. And then, you know, world news, life events. And I'm reminded of so many people who just aren't here anymore for whatever reason. Most of the reasons are because of other humans. So then I start getting those feelings of like, why you keep thinking like that? Stop thinking like that. You should be grateful for your life. And I am. I'm so fucking grateful for my family. A lot of people don't have family they can rely on like this. Like if things are bad, but if things were worse in my family, I would not be here. These two people just parked in this big ass open memorial motherfucking gardens. These two people who just attended the funeral that was happening down there. Because there's a whole line of cars and they were behind. These two people just get out and start aimlessly walking and reading, you know, other graves. And I'm like, why did you have to come directly next to me? Of all these fucking, oh, you could look anywhere. Honestly, you could look anywhere, bro. They just get out and just start like, oh, yeah, look at that one, and then, I mean, maybe they were looking for someone specific, you know, and I just had to be at that spot where they were looking. I don't know. But damn. You know, I couldn't park anywhere else. You had to park. And you know, But, yeah, what is life, you know? In 2023, of everything that's occurred throughout history that we have learned from and distanced ourselves from and refused to learn from for any multitude of reasons, probably money, everything, up till now, and everything that we know, like people like me, that we just can't do a damn thing about. There's nothing we can do. I mean, sure, we could talk about it on the social media platforms provided by people with all the money and the power, you know, the people whose platforms, you know, they could censor all the information they want. They could do, they control the planet. This little experiment that's been happening since early 2000s. You know, we can talk about it, try to spread the word a little bit, but then what? We're just gonna scroll to the next video of a cute dog. We're gonna leave like some prayer emojis and move on. Like, what the fuck is 2023? Like, why? Like, I'm proud of anyone who is still maintaining a sense of self in this shit. Who is like me. Like, I get it if you have a shit ton of money. I get that. Like, it's not your parents' money. It's your money. You, like, worked hard for that fucking money. And, like, you're on your boat. And you're, like, barbecuing on your boat and shit. Like, I feel like it wouldn't be too hard for you to just kind of exist. Because you've made it. You know, you got the money. And then, and now I'm going to say, like, the people with money who didn't actually have to work for it. You know? Like, they're using the system to their benefits. And that includes parents, family, that includes everything you could think of. I feel like you're okay. You know? You're just trying to find your way in the world too. Well, people like me, people just like, you're just out here like just living day by day, week by week, just wondering why. I'm proud of you. I don't know how you like so how you doing? What's the fucking point, you know, in 2023? Do we even want to be here for 2030? It's so funny, the people who rule the planet and have all this control over you, whether you know it or not, just the act of paying bills, you know, paying your taxes, the act of putting on your uniform, your work shirt, you know, the act of stopping at that stop sign and there ain't nobody else around, there's no one else, but you stop anyway because you know there's cops in the trees, right? You know if you don't stop, because you've either seen it before or it's happened to you. You know if you don't stop at that stop sign in this empty ass fucking intersection, the fucking cops are gonna come and give you a fucking ticket. And you didn't kill anyone. You didn't even run over a dog. Like the people who rule this planet, you know, they got you. And then, you know, in the comments, you'll see people like, the whole point of living is to overcome and do this and do that and try to remember they don't have control over you. You have control. And like everything in this world is easier said than done, you know? And those people are right. Those people are right. Like, I am gaining a sense of spirituality that has always been innate with me, in me. I don't know. I've always had this. I've always been different. Oh. And I always kind of realize things without being told. Being of an age. And to act on these things, to fully realize like what I'm thinking about and how it relates to like some ancient something, everything, you know. They're right, you know. You can truly regain control of your life and in this system that you've been born into. You can have some sense of control and godhood. You really can, but it takes some work, and that's true. My Little Caesars Pizza, it's advertising a video game, Call of Duty. My Little Caesars Pizza has Call of Duty on the box cover. Oh my god. What is this world? People care more about the game than they do about the allegations of whatever gaming studio, you know? They could find out the fucking the CEO or whatever stomped a fucking baby's head in. But that game though, and that DLC, it better be banging. And you know, I'm probably wrong. But I'm probably fucking right. And that's what hurts the most. I feel like I'm more right than wrong. As long as there's no weird agendas in my game, the CEO can stomp as many babies' heads in as they want. Just don't put none of that trans in my game. What the fuck? What are we in right now? What realm is this, bro? What? We were just transported to like the weird dimension. Like, this is not how things should be, but they are. They are. You know, I'm looking at my phone and I'm thinking like, oh shit, some like kids in the fucking Congo died for my phone. I don't have an iPhone or anything. It's just a phone. Still, it's true. Some kids with darker skin than me, likely, in a much worse economic, societal situation, parental, familiar, like everything, much worse than me. Oh, they suffered. Yeah. So I can have this motherfucking phone though, baby. I want you another slice of fucking pizza. You know, people say they want to live off the grid and be self-sufficient. And then those same people have Wi-Fi or just internet and a phone and give you and make nicely narrated, nicely edited videos every single day of their off-grid, self-sufficient lifestyle. Which means there is no escape. Unless you're rich and you can afford to live off the grid, self-sufficient lifestyles, you need to make some money. And everyone and their fucking great-great-grandma knows the one way, and maybe the only way, to make money in 2023 is the fucking social media. Oh my god. And I feel like human life was always going to get to this point. There was no... I don't think there is any reality where we don't get to this point. No landscapers and stuff? I was just making sure he wasn't about to drive down here, because I was going to move so he could do his job. Because, you know, once or twice they come down and mow the grass that they've mowed 20 times, you know, this week. This grass stays short, boy. They don't play down here. He did come down here. Yep. It's a memorial fucking... It's a cemetery. Like we all know, the body isn't really buried. It's in our water system. Like I'm halfway joking, and I'm halfway fucking serious. Like we're eating people, showering in people. And it's so funny, like knowing this shit, you know, and all the things that have come to light in this age of knowing and revelations. We're all just still going. We are humans, man. That is what humans do. Like the absolute worst atrocities can be committed in your neighborhood, and nothing can be done about it. Like you could know, like the police are involved, the government officials are involved, and like you know, maybe, oh man, no, now everybody knows. And now what? Oh man, I mean, you still gotta go on, right? So, still gotta go to work tomorrow. I mean, still gotta pay bills. Man, humans, we are, what's the word? When you don't quit, you keep going, or resilient? Annoying? I don't know. That's some word. That's what we are. We are, like, with everything that has happened throughout history, humans warring against humans, right? For the stupidest, simplest fucking shit. Like, really? This? And but we are still here, damn it. So oh, my face. Generation Alpha, how you doing? And that's what you guys are called now. So every generation has a name. Except the generations that were wiped out. But yeah, how you guys doing? Some of you guys are not okay. I'm not okay. But some of you guys cannot admit that. And when you do, it's funny. Because memes. And I know that. I existed on memes between 2013 and 2017. 2020, really. 2018. Anyway. Woo! I fucking... like, I breathe meme. So I know, I get it. You know, he's doing his job up there, the lawnmower guy. You know, he's doing his job, but I'm sure he can hear me talking from my windows. Ah, damn. But what's the fucking point? Why even fucking care anymore? That's my deal. I care too much. Or at least I used to. I don't care as much now. But I care too much what even people who I shouldn't care about caring about me. If that makes... like, and I'm just making up a guy. The guy who, like, held a pregnant lady at gunpoint and slapped her belly and shit. And, then he fucking robbed a fucking Dunkin' Donuts or something. Old me would have cared a lot about what that guy thought about me. And that's funny, isn't it? But now, I can open my door and spit in traffic. I remember when I was younger, that used to scare me. Like, oh man, I don't want people to think because I'm a woman. And I'm a black woman. I don't want people to see me spit. They might think less of me. Meanwhile, this one guy, again, it's just a hypothetical guy with a fucking V-neck, hairy chest shirt, spits on the sidewalk in front of an older lady who's walking the opposite direction, and he almost spits on her. I don't know. Isn't that funny? Just people just doing whatever the fuck they want. And a lot of things come into play, like gender and socioeconomic factors and all the other stuff. But at the end of the day, it really is just humans doing whatever the fuck they want to do. At the end of the motherfucking day. And, a part of me wants to be like, it's not just humans. It could be our alien overlords. But that's a little too out there for right now, Oh man. The ones. The ones who corrupt. I don't fucking know. Even if there's some truth to everything, does it even matter anymore? At this point in time. Like, the damage is done. The damage is done. So, even if fucking Tom Cruise, Will Smith, and Doja Cat, I don't fucking know, got onto a fucking stage and transformed in front of it. In front of a whole audience of people. Would it even matter? Would it, oh no, and you still gotta go to work tomorrow, so if half of the things, right? And that's a big half, right? Because there's a lot of things. But if half of the things that we theorize that's labeled conspiracy, and I mean by conspiracy, I mean most conspiracies are fucking true. I knew this as a fucking kid, and that's so weird that I knew something. But anyway, the more outlandish theories, if they were true, would it even matter? Because again, everything is what it is now, And at this point, if even half of that shit is true, they've won, So what's the fucking? There's none. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. We all found out what people knew was happening for the longest fucking time, right? Since it began happening, people knew. We all found out, oh man, this guy and a group of other people in league with this guy, do things with children and an island. And it's 2023 and okay. And that's how it seems. So it doesn't fucking matter. You still gotta go to work tomorrow. You still gotta pay bills. I guess the least you can do is, if you have kids, just make sure you keep an eye on them as you send them off to school. So that's why it's so important to just work on you. I feel like it's only gonna get weirder out here. I don't know how weird. I theorize that I don't know how many years it's gonna take. Because I'm sure I have a lot of differing beliefs that I don't want to say on camera because but cloning's a thing, and I'm sure there are cloned individuals out there, and humans who were produced in laboratories and a laboratory. and other things, and animals. I think, I'm pretty sure we eat cloned meat a lot. Like, we've probably been eating cloned meat for 20 plus years now, so who knows, 15, 10, who knows. But yeah, like, I can see a future where, a good percentage of animals are just extinct. Of the ones that we have made already extinct, and the ones who are nearing extinction, and the ones who maybe aren't close to extinction because we humans love them. We love them more than other species, so that's why they haven't gone extinct yet. But I could definitely see a future where, most animals are just cloned versions of their selves, and I guess that's like the same thing, like if science is able to just completely replicate DNA and genomes, and I don't know, it's almost like the same thing, right? But yeah, I can see that future, or a future where everything's just like fake. I mean, everything already is fake, right? Human interaction, online and offline. So, but anyway, like a zoo, like those aren't real animals. They're like robot animals or something, or just holograms or something. You know what I think is funny? The fucking TikTok ads I get for the Museum of Illusions in Atlanta. I went to that shit, and that was... And then, I noticed, like, whoa, there's a lot of paint and sips opening up around here. Like, there's a lot of paint and sips. And or at that place, you can fucking get paint thrown on you and then sip. And I'm just like, wow, 2023, you're doing whatever you can to make money. The most basic, simplest, fucking mind-numbing, just... And it's for kids, I get it. You walk around for 20 minutes. Woo. And there's restaurants everywhere. And the Keith Lee thing was the greatest thing that ever happened. Holy shit. I love this that whole week of just Keith Lee in Atlanta. That shit was fun. Woo! That was the most fun I had woof. On social media, like, just whatever. Just wow, that was nice. Because that was real. That was something real. And that realness really helped other people see how fake everything was, or how unjust, or just how... I love that. So, okay, so how do I change my life? So first things first. Because it ain't gonna change overnight, right? Like, okay, so first things first, figure out what I want for my life. And that's the biggest thing, right? Figure out what do you want? What do I want for myself? And that's the funny thing. I have not been able to answer that question since... I've never been able to answer that question. If I did, it was always something someone else wanted. But now I'm going to figure that shit out, because I think that's important for me to change my life. Figure out what I want. What I truly want. The hard thing is going to be sticking with it. Because I can't... My entire life has been dropping shit. Just picking something up and dropping it. So I was sitting here with my legs crossed, and I guess I was putting so much weight on my bottom leg. Like, it fucking hurts to walk. It's painful Ouch, it hurts to touch too. And it's got lines from the seat. Like, you know how you lay on something on your face and you move and it's got like the imprint? Oh my God, I'm getting old. But what's worse than that, like, I don't mind that. That's age. That's just life. What's worse is that I am not taking care of myself. Boom. So I figured out one thing, because you can have many things, right? That you want to do. One thing I want to do is, oh, that fucking hurts. It hurts to move. I'm not in the best of shape at all. Every morning I wake up, the only constant in my life that I can seem to manage is drinking a coffee or a latte or whatever. That's it. Or thinking about doing that. And then feeling incomplete. And like my day is worse for not being able to have done that. I figured out one thing I want to do with my life. And that is to take care of myself better. Take my fucking body seriously, because it's the only body I got. I'm more in tune with my body now than I ever have been before. And I guess, again, that comes with age. I don't fucking know. Yeah, when I was just living my life for other people, I didn't like myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't want to be myself. Like, the body I had before, that was the body for the world. Because I was so uncomfortable. And everyone made me so uncomfortable. Everyone. And I'm not a person who's able to deal with that shit. Like, I've never been that kind of woman. I've never been that kind of human. And that, for some people, that just comes naturally, you know? Like, being able to just have it, you know, that thing. Like, in my early 20s, I didn't know when people were flirting with me. And then when I did, I didn't know what to do. And I froze, or I just got weird and childlike. And like, I don't know. Like, I don't. So I've never been good at that, ever. And it is a detriment to my relationship, which I am shocked I have one sometimes. Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, I would like to start taking better care of my body, because the aches and the pains and my skin, like the depression and all the other, the everything that goes on through my mind and how I truly see myself is starting to reflect on the outside and starting to affect the outside. And it hasn't been too good to me on the inside either. Because it should. I don't know how some people are at 29, 28 years old. I don't know how many people my age wake up and go through 2 to 3 days of near debilitating nerve back pain. My God. I have twice this year. No, wait, was it once last year and once this? Either way, twice this year, I think. I have had back pain so fucking bad. And as a woman, I'm good at pretending I'm not in pain. And as me, you know, just my, you know, childhood issues, trauma, PTSD. Woo! So I don't know how to tell people something hurts. I just kind of deal with it. So, but yeah, I had someone around me that, you know, when I was trying my best to pretend it didn't hurt, it fucking hurt, and I couldn't pretend. And I still kept a smile on my face. I smile when I'm in pain. And I remember, you know, I think twice in our relationship, they commented how fucking weird that is. And they're right, you know, you don't realize how weird something is until someone. But yeah, I smile and laugh when I'm in pain, and I don't even want to get into that. But yeah, so, but man, that was some awful. Like, I don't know, like, okay, I'm going to describe the most recent one. Like, I wake up and maybe 2 hours goes by, and when you can feel something going on back there, but it doesn't hurt where you can't walk anymore, or you can't like bend down or twist, or you can't move. Like, I can still do everything, but it's always the back of my neck that's really just been the worst for the last couple years. And I have my reasons why. Anyway. But yeah, it'll start from like the back of my neck. It'll be like a weird numbing pain, I guess. And then, but damn, that was some of the worst pain I've ever like experienced on my back. Like I've had, but that, woof. Because the thing is, like, I think it was nerve pain. I don't know, but it would trigger from like the top and like shoot to the bottom of my back. And I remember just wishing I could just be knocked out, because it would do that like twice, and then like a couple seconds would go by and I'll be able to breathe, and then it'll happen again and I'll hold my breath and like look up like this, like, woo, damn. And yeah, I've had back issues before, but that was definitely the worst. But that's not good. That's not good. Damn, like, woo. Oh my gosh, I should put like a fucking cheer clap track in this video for when I apply this lip gloss. She did it. Woo. No, I don't drink enough water. I've gotten better at it though, that's for sure. Since that occasion, right? I've started drinking more water, because like the last 2-3 years I have not been drinking that much water. Something that is so readily available to me. And recently, as of this month, I've been adding iodine, just a couple drops to my water bottles when I'm getting that sweet plastic in my system. Yeah. We humans, I wonder if we humans like stepped through a portal into like a different time, would we survive? Like, would our bodies be like, if we ate some like old ancient recipe food, how would our bodies react? Because we're so used to this junk that we have, built our systems upon since birth. Like, maybe our parents knew, maybe our parents didn't know, and it doesn't matter now because you're an adult. So, but ever since you were a kid, a baby, toddler, child, adolescent, teen, not an adult, and you've been, eating all these different things and all these different chemicals and additives and ooh, we are fucked. All right. But yeah, so I mean, now in my adult age, now that I know, yes, I'm eating a Little Caesars pizza. And yesterday, I used a coupon at Subway. And I know how that bread is. I know that is not bread. And I know that the turkey meat's probably not actual meat. And I know that the lettuce is probably plastic. I don't know. Some weird shit. I don't know. And then, I remember I went through a really bad time for a weekend, and I scarfed down some fucking Checkers. Oh, that was yummy. Right now I can't. I'm telling you, when you're going through it, some fast food is life-saving, especially when you haven't had it in a long time, but you're still used to it. But yeah, I guess I can be proud of myself that I don't eat McDonald's like I used to. Like a couple years ago, I was like everybody else, just, yeah. Or Wendy's, or Burger King. I still eat junk food. I still eat this food. But I don't eat all the food anymore. And the funny thing is, I feel like, would I even be able to afford it? That's the funny thing. Even McDonald's prices have gone up. Like this little Caesar's pizza is $7.50. And with taxes, it's like $7.80, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, I remember growing up, I grew up with McDonald's. Yeah. We all did, right? And yeah, my parents could afford to feed me, my brothers, and themselves. But not that much. To this day, I really fucking wish my parents didn't allow my brother to eat those chicken nuggets every day. Every single fucking day. Every day. And he's different. But yeah, we all ate the weird, strange American food. And but yeah, I feel like today it'll be kind of hard to feed a family of 5 on some fucking McDonald's like we used to back in the day, back in the 90s and early 2000s. And I think it's something when these companies are like, hey, get our fucking app and we'll give you a free burger. They feel like they really doing something for you. And the funny thing is, they probably are. When you spend $50 with us, you'll get a free fucking latte. Everything's fake today. The food, the clouds, some of your emails. Yeah, so, but yeah, I want to change my life. And one way to do that is to start taking better care of myself. And, I mean, the government already has my DNA. They already have blood samples they need, some saliva samples, because, my previous work experience. They have everything they need on me. But a part of me does not trust, like, sending in saliva samples or whatever samples to get like my blood or anything about me tested. And at this point in time, doesn't even really fucking matter. And what I'm talking about are those I was thinking about getting one of those kits off Amazon. That's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, I was thinking about buying a kit off Amazon, where they tell you all these different things about food that you can eat, what's best for you, and this and that, and other things. And all you gotta do is just send in some samples or a sample to them through the mail. And I don't know if I trust that, to be honest. But it doesn't even matter. Just fuck it. Like, it's so funny. I've always had this innate distrust of like companies like 23andMe and all these companies just came out of nowhere. So suddenly, just like AI. But so suddenly. And they were all so nice, you know, like the commercials and the ads everywhere. Just send us your samples and we'll tell you some shit that we just made up. And it's funny because the news is coming out like, hey, so they're lying to you. And you read things and hear things about like different facilities they got set up storing all of these different like things, and they're doing all these things that you have no fucking control. You have no word over. Nothing. So I don't know if I really want to. Even though I know it'll help, but I can't afford American healthcare coverage. Like to go to a facility and like I guess get that done right then and there or something, or see the doctor or whoever is gonna do that work, to see them face to face and know that they're the ones handling my shit. I can't afford that. So, but I'll watch other people do it. Like, I watched this one British guy, I think, on his documentary go to this health clinic, and he had to get in this weird machine and run on the treadmill and stuff, and they told him all about him and his blood pressure and all this other stuff. I thought that was so cool. So start taking better care of myself. It's possible. It's doable. Everything is. It just requires the right amount of time, effort, energy, dedication, commitment, motivation, dreams, aspirations, money, skill. So, have any of you seen that video of a mechanical swan? They say it was made in like the 1800s or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what time period, but it's old. And there's a word to describe what these mechanisms are. I just don't remember because I've never heard the word before. And that reminds me, there's so much about this human world that we have created that I don't know ever existed and will never see in existence. Oh, there's so much to my detriment. I'm sure a lot of it could really help humanity. I'm sure. Have you seen the fucking mechanical swan? That shit. Wow, that was beautiful. It's like head. Like, I guess, I don't know how is it a crank? Like, it's like a musical swan. It's huge. It's like life size. And I guess it's got like flowing glass water illusion and stuff, and like little fishes and shit. But yeah, the fucking head of the swan was just like, and I'm like, that shit was constructed before AI, before the technology we have today. And I was shook. That was beautiful. That gets me thinking, like, when I was growing up, I loved music boxes. Like how you could open them. I don't think I've ever had one that flipped open on its own. But you open it, you turn the little knob and like it does its thing, like the little figure spins and the music plays. And maybe there's some other mechanisms like some spinning flowers or something, But yeah, I don't see that stuff anymore. And I'm sure that stuff is still out there and it's expensive as hell, I'm sure. But yeah, it just shocks me and it completely amazes me that we had stuff like that so long ago. It was so beautiful. It makes me cry. Cause you don't really see stuff like that anymore. Everything's like plastic today. Everything's if it's not plastic, it's some harder material. Okay, well, so that's one thing I know I want to do. I want to change my life by changing my body. Like, I need to start working out. I need to eat different. I just need to take myself seriously, in all aspects, in all regards. Because at a time when I thought I was, I really wasn't. Because look where I am now, I don't blame anyone else. You can't do that for your own, dispositions, positions. You can't. There comes a point in time when you really do have to like just sit back and realize like all the choices you've made, all the things you've ever believed were of your own accord and functions. I mean, sure, people definitely have an influence. People you have met and people you'll never meet in your entire fucking life have an influence over you, sure. But some people just cannot. But I'm not those people. So, I blame myself for a lot of things. But I think that there's power in learning to overcome, of course. Why do you think all the celebrities and everyone always spout like, overcoming obstacles and adversity? It's because it's true. You just sit somewhere and you look around And you just wonder why. Like, what am I still doing here? Why am I still here? And you know, the way I think about it is like, I think about all the people who aren't here or who wish they could be here, you know, or who died tragically, horribly, fucking, ugh. Or the people who are suffering right the hell now and wish they could be in my position, you know? Like, there are some people on this planet who have it so bad, they would they would kill to just be put in someone else's shoes and go work. And to be like put into the shoes of a worker who's being berated by a customer. Like, they would fucking kill for that opportunity because they don't have to be where they are right now. You know what I mean? And I fully realize this in so many other fucking things. Like, to them, that is heaven. Like, to be at Walmart getting yelled at for a refund, or to be at fucking Starbucks and have a cup thrown in your face of fucking cold iced coffee or some shit. Like, to them, that would be fucking excellent compared to where they are. And just that fact alone makes me so fucking sad. That we live on an earth where we just keep going. We're good. And the funny thing is, there are people on this planet who know exactly where we're going. They know. But the majority of us, we don't even know what we want to do tomorrow. All we know is we're just... It's going to repeat. I get that. You know? But, yeah. So what do I want to do? I want to take care of my body. Get more serious about that shit. Because I only have one body. And it took me so fucking long to get used to this one. As a woman, as a human, with all these thoughts, you know, it took me so fucking long to get used to this one. It took me so fucking long. Because my worst years were my teenage years. And then I grew up and developed more and became, I felt so alien from my body. And now I'm finally in tune with it, you know? And it hurts. Fuck. I feel like I could have been in tune with it at 20, right? But you know, for certain people it's different, you know, and I'm different. So of course, for a different individual, it'll take a different amount of time. And you know, and maybe that's why I like the paranormal so much. Why I'm so in tune with that. And spirituality, I've always, just since I was a kid, and I've had no one else in my family to fucking explain things to me. And no one cared to. And I just kind of had to learn on my own from the internet. That's never a good thing. You know? And, but maybe that's why, because I don't know why the fuck I'm here. So I look elsewhere to figure out figure things out. No, I feel so bad for kids today, man. I really do. Because what is there, man? What really is there? Besides Roblox and Skibbity Toilet and memes and video games and Fortnite and celebrities and TikTok and more celebrities and rich people and fast food and fancy cars and sex everywhere. What the fuck is there? I hate when I get random bumps on my body. I need to start taking care of myself and stop eating Little Caesars pizza in my car while crying alone in the fucking cemetery. All life really is just beliefs. That's all life is. You're just living day by day with what you believe will save you. Like, redemption and the law. I believe this will get me out of this slave mentality, slave system in the U.S. corporation. It's a belief. You got it, and you're living to make it true. An almost tangible object. That's why you live. A belief that if I go to work again today for this 8 to 12 hour shift, I will make enough after taxes are taken out to pay the rent. The belief. The belief that when I walk out this door, my kids are gonna get on that fucking school bus and go to school like I did, like my mom did, like my dad did, like my brothers and sisters did, like my mom's mom did, like my dad's dad did, like everyone before me. They're gonna go to school, and I believe that they will learn. While I go make money to put food on the table and afford the babysitter so I can go to the club on Saturday night. So many beliefs, all just accumulating, just that's all you can live by. It's just beliefs, and just hope they are faithful and true, and that they don't get broken, because there's a lot of broken beliefs around here, that's for sure. Like you believe your kids are going to school to learn, but they just go to school to act out in class. They didn't really learn anything that day. All they learned was how to follow directions and how to log on and complete a worksheet and submit it before the deadline. Or I believe that I am going to be scrolling on my phone for the next 5 hours in class. Because fuck class. I don't learn anything anyway. And the shit I do learn doesn't fucking matter. And the shit that doesn't fucking matter is a lie anyway. It's like everything's you just learning what they want you to learn. The victors write history. Damn, that's so. What do I want to do with my life? I need to change my life for the better. What's funny? There are so many things I want. There are so many things. And there are things everybody else wants, Like, everyone wants, to have a good life, to be fortunate, to have a lot of money, to do this and do that. Everybody wants that stuff. But not everyone gets that stuff. And even people who work hard as fuck and give away a piece of their souls every time. I hope no one thinks I'm down here doing drugs. There's no smoke coming out the car, so I hope not. But I am just a random ass car just sitting here. Did I just hear something? Oh, look at this baby. I want to live in a world that doesn't hurt animals, but I'm part of the problem too, because I'm not a vegan. So, I get people hurt animals and enjoy that shit, you know? They put it on the internet because we're humans, and the internet is a part of us now. I don't think there's a human being on this planet who isn't aware of the internet. For real. Look at this bean. Look at that absolute bean. What you doing, bean? What you doing, bean? Okay, second thing that I want to contribute to something to this planet that maybe others cannot, but everyone already fucking has. But I want to do it as well. In the digital realm, hellscape, right? I want to help people. I really fucking do. Because I find that when I help others, whereas I cannot help my fucking self, I help myself a little bit when I help others. And I just like helping. Just knowing I changed your day a little bit. I like that. I like that a lot. On a deeper level, a deeper sense, I feel like if I'm able to contribute something to this planet, to humankind, like our elite forefathers have, right? Not our forefathers, right? But like, you know, the corporations and all that, and the names behind them, and the energy behind that, of all the evil shit they have done and continue to fucking do. And I'm not talking about the corporations, I'm talking about the people behind the corporations. Because the corporation is just a name, a brand, a logo. We live by the logos, right? By the brand. But there are actual people behind those brands who sign off on shit and knowingly, willfully act like some shit's not happening, while someone under their leadership, way far down on that leadership scale, like way in a country they don't even remember they have in their fucking stock portfolio. I don't fucking know. I mean, they know that. And I'm just trying. But anyway, yeah, so they know shit's going on. People dying, people crying. They know. Or just whatever. You know, they know. But what I was trying to say is they still contribute something to the planet. Their energy is intermingling with the energy that we give them for their whatever, their app, their device, their clothes, their whatever the fuck, their music, you know. So whatever bad shit they could do and they would do and they have done will never amount to the goodness that they've given the world. So, you know, that's what I believe. Remember I said all humans are just beliefs day by day. That's something I believe. And I don't know if it's true or not. But that's how I feel like so much evil happens on this planet. And yet it feels like the people, I mean, we don't know. We cannot see into their lives. Like we're not in their shoes right now. You know, we don't know what they're doing day by day, hour after hour, minute after minute. You know, I feel like of all the evil that has been committed by certain individuals and people, you know, you don't even know what their face looks like. You don't even know their name. You don't even know the first initial of their last name or their first name. You don't know shit about them, but you know they out there because they got power. They got money. Oh, there's a car coming. I just don't want to come back to a world like this, you know? And it could be the best world ever for them. For it, whatever the fuck it's gonna be, you know. I could be a fucking armadillo. I could be a giraffe or something. Cause nobody touches giraffes, you know. You ever notice that? People love giraffes. Even the animal kingdom, no one fucks with giraffes except baby giraffes. But yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to have to come back to a world where a baby giraffe is going to be hunted while the mother's in birth, that they just waiting. Just drooling, waiting for that baby to fall. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, people say, like, the animal kingdom, I don't think the animal kingdom's worse than humans, you know? Like, I've seen videos of I've seen, because it's the internet, I've seen videos of like animals being eaten alive. Like, they're like, and whatever's eating them, whatever predator is just munching away, just in there, boy, just I've seen that shit. But I also know humans are capable of so much fucking more, so much worse. That's the second thing I want to do, is to help people, preferably by helping myself. And that's possible. That's why I said, doing something that other people have done, because everyone's on the internet. What I want to do is nothing new, nothing you've never seen before. But I need to do this for me, because I want to live. And I think I would have done it by now if I didn't. Right? Like, you've had a lot of opportunities, miss. So to go by my own accord, I mean, But I want to live. Oh, is that my third thing? Is that it? I just don't know what to do. Like, how do people do this? And it's easy. They just pick up their phone, go to the camera app, press the red button, and gather their thoughts and go. So, like, of course, it's easier said than done. But I want to help people, and I know I need to help myself, because I've helped a lot of people. I just need to, myself. And number 3, I want to live and enjoy life. I want to do things I've never done, things I never thought I was capable of as a black woman in America on planet Earth. I got a lot of things I should be grateful for, and I am. I got this voice, I've got this face, I've got this body, I've got legs, I've got 2 arms, I got a lot of things that people, wish. I will say that too. That's all humans do, is wish. Because it's never enough, I notice, like, even rich people who have it all, wish for more. Wish for something else. It could be as simple as, like, oh man, I'm a fucking multimillionaire fucking dude, and I'm with this, I'm 34. But I'm with this 22-year-old. Man, I wish her boobs were bigger, and I wish she was 19. That's what we humans do, is just never be satisfied. Or just believing we don't have enough, you know what I mean? Like, if I was a 34-year-old multi-millionaire dude, right? And I'm with this 22-year-old, like every other fucking 34-year-old multi-millionaire dude. Oh, God, relations between men and women on this planet are so fucked. Like, I feel like if things are going well, no one's arguing every day, she's with you for the money, and you treat her well, you buy her gifts, you treat her out to dinner and food and shit, and take her with you on vacations and shit. And she ain't gotta do nothing but look 22 and give you the poo-oo, like, or whatever. Like, that's... Dude. Dude, that's not enough. Anyway, that's God. That's we're so good at being human, more or less. I guess I'm gonna go home and figure out how to work on these 3 things. Because number 4, I want to make money. And like I said earlier, I think the one and only way to make money on this planet is to be famous on social media. And I mean, when you're good famous, you get more money. And when you're bad famous, you get some money. But I know if I want to survive, right, I gotta at least attempt to make this work. The only way to be successful on planet Earth is to contribute something to the people. So I need to figure out what I can give to contribute. Because otherwise, no one's gonna fucking wanna, give me their time or energy, I'm not gonna be able to help anyone. And it could possibly feel like a waste of my time and energy trying to edit things and record things, because editing takes forever. And I've already tried this once before and I can't really stick with anything, and then my thoughts get in the way. And my beliefs. Because if I'm able to change my life somehow, some way, little by little, day by day, if I'm able to do that, I know it. Because there have been people I'll never meet, I'll never know them, but they've helped me, in little ways too. Just making me laugh makes the rest of the hours just better. I'm sure everyone's felt that way before. When you hear a funny joke, or you watch like something on YouTube, just a good video that makes you laugh, or makes you think, or makes you recontextualize something, just makes the day better, or makes you feel better. And of course, there are videos and even just words you'll read that'll make your day worse. But I want to be the opposite of that. I gotta say it, like a magnolia tree that's in good shape, good condition, looks really nice. Those green leaves look all leathery and shiny. Look healthy. And there's birds in the trees. That's nice. And yeah, this tree, I don't know if this tree will ever know it, but it made my day a little bit better. Trees looking good, feeling good, makes me kind of feel good.